our stay in this world is very short. Within this short time, we have to maximize our good deeds so that our book of action becomes heavy with obedience of Allah Almighty. We can act as long as we live in this world, and as our eyes get closed, our book of action is closed as well. Now the smart man is the one who makes such arrangements that his good deeds keep increasing even after his death. How? This is our topic today. So let's study a hadith of our beloved Holy Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that is narrated in sahihmuslim. عن أبي هريرة رضي الله تعالى عنه. It is narrated from Abu Hurairah رضي الله تعالى عنه قال, he said, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم, the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, إذا مات الإنسان, when a man dies, انقطع عمله, his actions are disconnected. إلا من ثلاثة أشياء, except the three things. sadaqahjariyah, sadaqah which continues to be supplied. أو علم ينتفع به, or knowledge from which benefit continues to be reaped. أو ولد صالح يدعو له, or the prayers of a good son for his dead father. Brothers and sisters, all of these are such things that the person who begins any one of them will continue to get reward even after he leaves this world. The first thing is sadaqahjariyah. As the name shows, it's a long-lasting charity. For example, a well is dug where there is need of water. Now every time someone drinks from this well, the reward goes to the man who arranged this well. This is sadaqahjariyah. Or a mosque is built and arrangements are made for its expenses and continuity. As long as people do worship in that mosque, the reward is written in account of the builder of this mosque too. Or a wheelchair is donated to a needy person or to a hospital, or a fruit tree is planted for people to eat its fruit, or a shady tree for people to take shade in burning heat of sun. Or any such thing of need or benefit is produced or donated for general public benefit or to a specific person. All of these are sadaqahjariyah. The second one is knowledge. For example, a Quran or other Islamic books are given to a person who read it, or to a mosque or an Islamic institute, so that people keep reading it and the reward goes to the producer too. There are other ways too. You can bear the expenses of a student of Islamic studies, the one who is being an Islamic scholar. Such a student will be a gold mine for you. As long as he preaches Islam, solves people's queries, teaches others, the sawab will be multiplied and given to you as well. This is the most valuable virtue because now expert Islamic scholars are difficult to find. This is because of many reasons. For example, one of those reasons is lack of financial support. Usually Islamic students belong to poor families. They can't afford to pay their fees, transportation expenses. They can't afford to buy expensive books. They come from far and wide areas and need residence and food. Their Islamic academies don't have enough funds to support such students. In such circumstances, you can support such Islamic academies or a student to help them become an alim. Now, if you produce a single alim, you will deserve a great reward on the judgment day. And surely, you will find such good deeds which you didn't actually do by yourself. But this support for ilm and alim brought a amount of virtue for you. All the good deeds which this alim does, and by his preaching and teaching anybody does, the reward will be written in your book of deeds too. This is actually the greatest and wisest investment. And the third one is waladun salih, a good son, yad'u lah, who prays for the father. This is the real earning. If you have a pious son, he knows Islam, he knows Quranic teachings, and leads his life according to that, he must be a good son too. In your life, he would be humble and respectful and loving to you, and you can pass away calmly. You know that after your life is finished in this world, still there is your son who will ask forgiveness for you. He will pray to raise your status in akhira, in Jannah. He will continue to do all the good actions that you do now. that you taught him to do. Brothers and sisters, after we depart this world and enter in grave, we will yearn for a single virtue, but we can't afford to do then. The only ways have been given to us in this hadith. A wise person is the one who prepares before need. We know the fact of death. We know that our wealth, our status, our power, our security or fame can protect us from death. One day we must leave this world barehanded, without any cash or ATM or Visa card. Our clothes will have no pockets. Our grave will be empty from any luxuries and things of needs. In our grave, what will benefit us? The Prophet of Allah ﷺ has told us. So let's do something to secure our akhira. Attempt at least any one of the side options. Do as much as you can for akhira before the angel of death comes to take you to the second life, which completely depends upon the way of life we are leading today. Think before the time is too late. I plead Allah Almighty that He bestows His blessings upon us all.